You know what? I made a lot of videos, but this one right here got me stuck. I can't lie. Like, I honestly cannot believe what I'm about to tell y'all. Now, I know my channel ain't the biggest yet, but I hope that this video gets picked up, gets shared, gets seen, because what's happening in Mississippi, it deserves everybody's attention. There are black lawmakers in Mississippi trying to do the right thing, trying to make Juneteenth a real state holiday, trying to represent the people. But every time, they get shut down. The bills die in committee. They never even make it to a vote. Meanwhile, Mississippi still celebrates Confederate Memorial Day every year on the last Monday in April. They close state offices to honor the people who literally fought to keep slavery alive. I mean, really. Y'all lost. Let it go, Elsa. Nobody in the world celebrates the losing team the way we do in the South. It honestly, it's impressive. It's wrong, but it's impressive. Because let's break it down. Juneteenth is a federal holiday. Federal workers get the day off. But in Mississippi, state offices stay open, state workers still clock in. There is no official day off. And while I was checking the Mississippi state calendar myself, I saw something that made my jaw drop. I swear to Moses. Under January, it says Martin Luther King Day and Robert E. Lee's birthday. Like, I'm sorry, but how y'all gonna celebrate a man who fought for equality and a man who fought to keep slavery at the same time? At this point, it's just blatant disrespect. Honestly, y'all should be arrested for treason with how hard y'all fighting to honor the people who went against America the Beautiful. And it's not just Mississippi. In 2025, Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, South, and North Carolina also don't recognize Juneteenth as a state holiday. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I know what the article says. I've seen the proof. But deep down, I still can't believe it. So I need somebody who actually lives in one of those states to drop a comment and confirm. Because it's just crazy that we're not have it like that we're actually having this conversation in 2025. And it's even crazier when you realize that most of the black population in America still lives in the South. The same South that's pulling all these moves. They stay playing in our face. And Mississippi, y'all just refuse to let it go. Even after they finally changed the state flag in 2020, places like Carroll County are still proudly flying the old Confederate flag at the courthouse. That's not about history. That's about holding on to hate. And if that ain't enough, Mississippi still allows execution by firing squad. In 2025, you can't make this stuff up. Mississippi is home to some of the most brutal, bloody stories in American history. And the sad part, a lot of that spirit is still alive today. Now look, I'm from Louisiana. We got our own history too. And yes, I know those folks who say I don't celebrate Juneteenth or it ain't that serious. And hey, that's your prerogative. But just remember this. July 4th, 1776 wasn't our Independence Day. When America was signing the Declaration of Independence, black people were still in chains. Now don't get me wrong. I celebrate the 4th of July too. I eat my little hot dog and watch the fireworks. But let's keep it real. That freedom wasn't for us. Our real independence didn't come until the end of the Civil War. And even then, it was barely freedom. So you better believe I'm about to start celebrating Juneteenth even harder now. Because when they fighting this hard to erase it, that tells me exactly how powerful it really is. So as I close, can somebody please tell Mississippi officials that the Confederacy lost? You fought against the United States and you lost. I don't think I can say that enough. And yet, here y'all are still throwing parades, holidays, and cookouts for the losers. Like the famous Ricky Bobby once said, if you ain't first, you're last. And the Confederacy, my dear, was last. Y'all been dead last for a long time. It's embarrassing, it's exhausting, and honestly, it's dangerous. At this point, I'm scared to even look up anything else about Mississippi because every time I do, it's like I'm walking into a circus. an evil one. I feel bad for the lawmakers who are out there actually fighting, because the powers that be, they are really showing us who they are. But one thing about it, the more y'all try to hide it, the louder we gonna get. So tag somebody, share this, drop a comment, especially if you live in one of those states, and confirm that's madness. So let's let Mississippi and all those other states know that we see you and we're not staying quiet. Remember, every time you like, comment, and share, you help keep stories like this alive. Remember to subscribe for more stories that they don't put in your textbook. Peace.